What's up, everyone? Back with another episode of the NASCAR Momentum Podcast. I'm the Jared Holmes, and I'm joined as always by my co-host Caden Bishop. And we have a very fun episode. We're gonna
Yes,
gloss
sir.
over Darlington, though. Darlington was fucking ass. That's my review of it. Ass.
I thought Darlington, I didn't watch most of the race, but I predicted Denny Hamlin would win, so that's pretty cool. I had to, man. He ran the paint scheme I made. That's like the coolest thing ever. I even bet money on him with Carter and all them in the pool we talked about last time when they were on the podcast, and I won, bro. The first time I won. So Denny Hamlin got me some money, so it's okay. But Ryan Blaney, bro. I can't take it anymore, bro. As a
I know,
fan,
bro.
this man's so fast every single week, and he just gets cooked by something that's not his fault. It's the pit crew, bro. They've always just, man.
Hey, man, Bill keeps on getting top fives. I can't really complain.
Yeah.
Um, but Darlington trash. But let's get into our second segment. We're talking all about NASCAR's future. We're talking all about who we think has the brightest future. I set up this little tournament last night. Um,
Oh, yeah. This is fun.
yeah, we're just going to predict who we think has the best future between each of
Yeah.
these drivers. Round of 64, March Madness just finalized, so I figured this would be a fun thing, you know. But who do you think has a brighter future between Nick Sanchez and Ty Gibbs?
Man.
I feel like it's Ty Gibbs, personally.
Yeah. Yeah, I think I'll definitely pick Ty Gibbs.
But Ty Gibbs, moving on. Next, Corey Heim and Co-Custer. Without a doubt, it's Corey Heim, right?
Yeah, probably.
For sure, 100%. These are easy so far. How about Ross Chastain and Christian Eckes? I feel like this one's a lot closer than the other two. I'm still going to go Chastain.
I think Chastain as well.
Let's see. Rajay Caruth and John Hunter Nemechek. This is a fun one. If Rajay Caruth
Uh,
could get sponsorship, I think he has a bright future, maybe with Hendricks. Same with John Hunter Nemechek. If he gets better sponsorship, I think he could have a good future. This one's tough. Um, I'm kind of leaning towards John Hunter, though.
This is going to be the first time I'm going to disagree with you because I don't know, man. Rajah Caruth, he's coming up through the ranks fast and not great equipment, and he's been doing all right. He's already won a truck race. And John Hunter Nemechek, he's done good in the Xfinity series, but he went from the truck to the Xfinity to the Cup to the Xfinity to the Cup back to the truck to the Cup. And I don't know, man. I just
I'm
feel
fine
like
moving Rajay Caruso. I'm not very, like I said, it was close for sure. I'm fine with moving Rajay Caruso on to the next round. Next, Sheldon Creek and Christopher Bell. I mean, obviously, this might be biased, but it's 100%
nah, I think you're
Bell.
right on this one.
He's young too, just not even in his 30s. Chandler
Yep.
Smith and Chris Buescher. Butcher's up there in age. Chandler Smith seems like a lower series for life. Ah, whichever one you want to go with, I'll go with.
Um, I think I'm gonna go with Busher on this one, honestly. He's
Fine
already in
with that.
Xfinity, so he's champion, man. He's got way more potential.
Brandon Jones, Parker Retzlaff. I feel like Parker Retzlaff has a brighter future because Brandon Jones was Xfinity for life.
Yeah, I agree.
Let's see. Daniel Suarez, Joey Logano. It's Joey Logano.
Daniel Suarez is about to get fired.
Yeah, here's Logano, unfortunately. Byron, Josh Berry. I feel like this one's a close one, honestly. Josh Berry's looked really great, but I just feel like William Byron's younger. He's absolutely killing it. That's why I'm going William Byron.
Yeah, dude. William Byron, I feel like he is like the next guy for NASCAR. Man,
Yeah.
he's just consistent as shit. He's good.
See, look at Sam Mayer. Why's he geeking so hard, bro?
I don't know, bro. He was fried off something, bro.
I feel like neither one of these drivers really have a bright future. I guess I'll go Sam Mayer because he's younger.
Yeah. He has a future in boxing, bro.
Ryan Blaney, Michael McDowell. Obviously, Ryan Blaney. Michael McDowell's like 82 years old.
Facts.
Ty Dillon, Noah Gregson. It's Noah Gregson. But who knows? Ty Dillon somehow keeps on lucking himself in rides. Who knows? He might fucking take over Denny Hamlin's ride. But no, it's
Facts,
Noah
bro.
Gregson.
full-time sponsorship from Bass Pro in the 11 car.
Yeah, it's Noah
Chase
Gragson
Briscoe
now.
better watch out.
Yeah, but you never know. Like sponsorship could help Todd Dillon, but I feel like it's Noah Gragson.
100%.
Taylor Gray, Brad Keselowski, one's a dinosaur, one's not. So I had to go Taylor Gray.
Yep.
Ryan Priest, Connor Mozak. I really like Connor Mozak, and I really like Ryan Priest. Honestly, Ryan Priest has shown great speed this year. But does he have the sponsorship to like push him into the next few years? Same with Connor Mozak, really. I don't really know much of him. What I've seen of him, I've liked. Um, I'm fine to go whichever one you want on this one.
I don't know a lot about Connor Mosack, but I know Ryan Priest will probably get all of Brad's sponsors once he retires after like next year. So
Sure, I
probably
could
go
see
with
it.
him.
I could see it, honestly. I'm promised on Ryan Priest. Todd Gilliland, Austin Cindric. This one's close. This one's close. Both very young drivers, both pretty decent drivers, but one's in better equipment, so that's why I want to lean Cindric.
Yeah, I'm actually a Todd Gilliland fan as of recently. He's been outperforming his equipment for sure, but I think in terms of better future Austin Cindric, he's actually stepped up a lot this year in terms
He
of
has.
qualifying and just running better. So I think Austin Cindric's the.
But I think both these drivers are going to have bright futures.
Oh yeah,
Tom Majeski, Riley Herbst, don't care. Both of them's going to be. Tom
I
Majeski's
mean,
what? He's a truck champ, so maybe he could find some
yeah.
sponsorship. Riley Herbst, kind of older, I guess. I don't care.
Just pick Majeski
No, fine with that. Fine with that.
for no reason.
Lane Riggs, obviously.
For sure.
Now, maybe Cody Ware. Never mind. I'm
I
not going
couldn't
to
even
make that
recognize
joke.
who he was, bro. He just looks.
And as much as I like AJ Allmendinger, it's obviously Corey Day. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
100% Corey Day. AJ Allmendinger's still cool, though. Justin Haley, Daniel Hemrick. It's Justin Haley.
Oh yeah.
I think possibly could take over Bowman's ride in a few years.
Hey, Justin Haley's been pretty good.
He
I
has.
think he has potential.
Ben Rhodes, Williams, Sawalich. It's probably Williams Sawalich. I feel like Ben Rhodes is a trucker for life, kind of like that Ron Hornaday
Yeah,
type
I
deal.
have bias for Ben Rhodes because he's from Kentucky and that's
I like
cool.
Ben Rhodes too, but it's
But
definitely Williams
Williams
Sawalich.
definitely, yeah.
It's this one's close. This one's really close. Probably the closest when you have two very young drivers. But Sammy Smith already making a name for himself, not in a good way, not in a good way for sure. But also he has the junior motorsports backing. But so does Carson Quapple. Like Carson Quapple, junior motorsports too, I believe, right?
Yeah, and I know I'm a Carson Quapple fan, man, but he has been crazy. In just a few starts last season, he was part-time. He was running up top five leading laps, dominating. I think maybe it was Dover, maybe New Hampshire. I don't know, one of those tracks. And he was running up, leading a bunch of laps, almost won in one of his first couple starts. He's been impressive. Sammy Smith, obviously, he's won early. He's an interesting case though, because he's bounced around from Gibbs to Junior Motorsports, but he's always been good. He's just never really found like he's never taken the next step. You know what I mean? He's never really been ready for Cup. So I don't
Right.
know how the future really lies for Sammy Smith.
I'm fine with going Carson Quaffle, but I think this might have been the closest one yet.
Oh, for sure.
Connor Zilic, SVG. It's obviously Connor Zilic.
Yep. They had the same outfit on.
Uh, Tyler Reddick, Harrison Burton. I feel it's Tyler Reddick. Harrison Burton kind of had his opportunity. He could get another opportunity. I feel like he squandered his biggest opportunity.
Yeah, he did. But man, that's just how the cookie crumbles sometimes. That was a rough situation.
Max. Chase Briscoe, Gio Ruggiero. I just put this Gio Ruggiero in because I needed a 64th driver and I saw his time in trucks. Have zero idea who this guy is.
Yeah, I've never heard of him.
So we're just gonna go Chase Briscoe.
Heck yeah.
Kyle Larson, Tyler Ingram. It's obviously Kyle Larson.
Yep.
Like
Tyler Rankrum's picked it up this year, though, I will say,
he
for
has. He
sure.
has.
It's been crazy out of nowhere.
Next, Eric Jones, Tony
Not this
Bergbringer.
bitch.
Um, if OnlyFans was the future we was talking about, Tony might have a big future, but
Yeah, facts.
that's just not enough sample size for me to pick her, honestly. And also, like, I'm not being sexist here, chat. Like, women drivers have not had any type of success in NASCAR, really. So I have to
You
go
see
Eric
that
Jones.
Catherine Leggy girl race or whatever the fuck her name was,
Now,
and she was just fucking wrecking everywhere
I had to go Eric Jones here, though, I think.
for sure.
Spencer Board, Alex Bowman. I feel like these are two drivers near the end of like any type of like mainstream rides, honestly. But I guess I'll go Bowman just because
Yeah.
name value. Chase Elliott, Kyle Busch. It's Chase Elliott. Um, because like Kyle Busch, how many more years does he really have? You know what I mean?
I agree.
Zane Smith, Daniel Dye, both very young drivers, but it's Zane Smith. Like,
Hmm.
who the fuck is Daniel Dye?
Daniel Dye's gonna get locked up for breaking someone's ball sack again.
Jed Burton, Austin Dillon, two just trash pay drivers, really, honestly. I'm fine with whatever one you want to pick.
Um, shit, we'll pick Austin Dillon.
Sounds good to me. Denny Hamlin, Bubba Wallace. Again, this is kind of like the Chase Elliott, Kyle Busch. How many more years does Denny have? You know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure. But I will say, I do think Denny Hamlin has a chance at winning a championship soon, hopefully, before he
Maybe,
retires.
maybe. This is Carson Hocevar, 100% Carson Hocevar. I'm
Oh
a
yeah,
big Carson Hocevar fan, man. And that was the
me
end of the
too.
round one. Let's get into round two now. Rajay Caruth, Taylor Gray. I feel like it's Rajay. I don't really know much about Taylor Gray really to
Yeah,
really put him
Raj's kind of
into.
an easy bracket here, man. Taylor Gray's he's just all right.
William Byron, Justin Haley. This is, I feel like, much closer than a lot of people would think because, like I said, I truly believe Justin Haley is the next driver of the '88 if Corey Gay ain't ready. Um, but I still feel like it's Byron for like you said, he's the next big thing. He's gonna be the
I
first that
think he's
pushes.
just so consistent, dude. He just reminds me so much of Jeff Gordon early on when he just dominated races.
This one's easy as well. It's Carson Quaffle. Eric Jones is whatever, you know. Eric Jones kind of just got in because
Eric
just a
Jones
no name.
kind of sucks.
And I feel like this is a good matchup as well. Ryan Preece and Noah Gregson. I personally think it's Noah Gregson,
Former
but
teammates here.
if you have some discourse, I believe it's Noah Gregson. But if you don't agree,
No, I agree completely. I think it's Gregson.
for sure. Alex Bone, Ross Chastain. I feel like this is Chastain.
Mm, I don't know. I feel like Alex Bowman could make a case here, but I feel like Ross Chastain, just from what we've seen so far, I feel like his position is better in that team.
I feel like his spot. Like I know a lot of people says, "Oh, Alex Bowman ain't losing his ride." I feel like Chastain has more ride securance than Alex
Yeah,
Bowman.
that's what I was thinking.
This is Lane Riggs. He's gonna be he's gonna be in a front row motorsports car in the next few years. Austin Dillon's probably gonna go behind the scenes soon.
Yeah, Lane Riggs for sure.
This is Parker Retzlaff. I don't think either one of these have very bright futures, honestly.
Yeah, but Retzlaff is a lot younger.
Facts. Never know what could happen. Oh, this one hurts. I feel like it's Connor Zillich.
Yeah, dude. I don't know, dude. Christopher Bell's been so good. He's
He
just like,
has,
but
but
Connor
also he's
Zilich
so
is
young.
that.
Like both of these are young. Like I
He
don't want to
is.
say Christopher Bale until people be like, "Oh, Jared's bias." You know what I mean? But it is
Yeah,
probably Bale. Bale's gonna be a multi-time Cup champion.
I think Bell, honestly.
That I just didn't want to be biased. I didn't want to be biased.
No,
This
I
is
think he's
Joey
supposed to be.
Logano. Ty Gibbs' his ass. This one's a good, fun one, honestly. I know a lot of
Yeah,
people won't agree. Um, but I'll say it's Bubba. Dude has been phenomenal this year. It seems like that team has got it figured out. Carson Hocevar, man, like as much as I like him, besides Atlanta, he hasn't really looked too good. Spire as a whole hasn't looked too good.
I agree 100%. Bubba Wallace has really picked it up this year for sure.
He has. But still, shout out Carson Hocevar. Love him. He's bringing personality back to the sport. This one's a
Yes.
close one too. This one's a fun one, but I think it's Austin Cindric.
Yeah, I'd have to agree 100%, honestly. I think it's Austin Cindric.
And it's really just ride based. Like, what sponsorship does Zane Smith really bring to get into a good ride? You know
He's
what I mean?
sponsored by all them weird, like, fucking clinic brands that, like, get you fucking sick, like Ozempic.
This is probably Chase Elliott. He,
Yeah,
he he's got a secure ride. Probably till he
he's good.
retires. This is Ron Blaney. Chase Briscoe's whatever. Blaney's at the prime of his career right now.
Yeah.
I didn't figure you'd have much to disagree about there. Now this one's good. This is a fun. This could be like the replacement for this. You know what I mean? Corey Day
Yeah.
could be Kyle Larson's replacement, but as of now, it has to be Kyle Larson. You know what I mean?
Yeah. The greatest driver in the world, for sure.
Facts. Chris Buescher, Sam Mayer, don't give a fuck. You pick one.
Shit, I'd pick Chris Buescher.
Sounds good to me. Here we go. Last match in round two. It's Corey Heim, probably. I don't know. This is a good one too. Like two very like young drivers. Corey
My
Heim,
problem with Corey Heim is he's been in the truck series for 2 to 3 years now already.
true, true,
He's
true. I can
not,
see that.
and
He's not
he's
finding
been
sponsorship.
making he's been making Xfinity Series starts for Sam Hunt Racing, and he has not been good. Like I know that team's not great, but he's just been running mid in that car. So I don't know if he finds a full time sponsor, I could see him moving up. But Tyler Reddick is the guy at
True,
2311, and Michael Jordan has infinite money, man.
true, true. I'm fine pushing. I think it's a close one for sure. Here we go. Round of
Oh yeah,
16. Rajay Caruth, Carson Hocevar, not Carson Hocevar, Carson Quapple. Feel like this is a close one.
I love both these drivers, bro. I've met both these drivers actually
I
at
don't
the
know which one
same
I want to
race.
push through, honestly. I feel like Rajay has a little bit more backing than Carson, honestly. Like I feel like he's more marketable than Carson.
Oh
Um,
yeah.
and that's kind of why I want to push Rajay through.
He's a fun dude. Like, just that's what I mean when I say he's a very like he's great, a great person to push, a great personality in the sport. Is he's just fun. He's engaged with the fans. He likes to go out and watch races himself. He's just a great guy overall, and Rajah Caruth has a very bright future. I mean, Carson Kvapil does as well, but Rajah Caruth, he's already lighting it up.
This is Tyler Reddick.
I can agree.
Yeah, there's no question about it. Um, honestly, it's Austin Cindric, I think. Logano's getting up there in age.
Yeah, Logano is for sure. I think Austin Cindric has a brighter future.
I do as well. I do as well. That's weird putting and I feel like this is also Chase Elliott because he's still young as fuck too. And like I
Yeah.
said, Hendrick Motorsports equipment is always going to beat front row. Like, another easy matchup for me, Kyle Larson, obviously. Um, I feel like this is Bubba, honestly.
Yeah, I agree.
Not much discourse in it. Oh shit! What the fuck? How does this happen? How
Dude,
does this
how are
happen?
you gonna say that and then just all thrown out the window the
Yeah,
next round? What are you
how's this?
thinking?
Um,
You want to do rock paper scissors?
yeah, that's what we'll do. That's what we do. We can't bet against our driver. All right, ready? Rock,
Rock paper
paper, scissors,
scissors
shoot.
shoot. Oh shit.
Rock, paper,
Paper scissors
scissors, shoot.
shoot. Oh shit.
Rock,
Rock
paper,
paper
scissors,
scissors.
shoot. Ah, Ryan Blaney moves on.
All
I
right,
feel like
hold on.
both of them have bright futures, though. You
I
know what I
agree.
mean?
I think it can go either way.
This is Byron, just because of equipment. You know.
Yep. Yep.
Um, Ryan Blaney. I think it's Blaney. Chase Elliott's kind of just mid. Like
Yeah,
he's
after
considered.
that, I
Like
don't know, dude. That leg injury kind of
well, yeah, I do
that's
too. Like Ryan Blaney's a consistent top 5 driver, while Chase Elliott's a consistent top 10
dude.
driver,
I
which ain't
think
bad
people need to put more respect on Ryan Blaney's name. I've been seeing it a lot more this season, but I think even as of last season, he was a top 5 driver in the series for sure.
for sure. This is Kyle Larson.
Yeah,
I feel like Kyle Larson's probably going to win, but it's still fun
yeah,
nonetheless. This is probably Tyler Reddick. It's close though.
yeah. I agree. Battle of the teammates. I think it's Reddick.
This is William Byron. I feel, but it's
Yep.
close. It's close. I like Austin Cindric a lot. Here we go. Round of 4. Tyler Reddick, William Byron. I,
Um,
I'm leaning Byron.
I'm also leaning Byron.
Kyle Larson, Ryan Blaney. I mean, it's been a fun run for Blaney, but
It
it's Kyle
has.
Larson. He's
Yeah.
got. I think he's going to be. I think, and again, this like I said earlier, Kyle Larson's winning this tournament. He's going to be a multi-time. I think he could win up to 8 championships by the time he retires. I really do.
I think genuinely, if we were in the Gen 6 car still, Kyle Larson would be absolutely destroying everyone every single week. The next gen car kind of hindered his progress, but hey, man, it's okay. He's still the greatest driver in the world with the brightest future in the world, and he's young. He has so much potential.
It truly does. But that's where we pass it off to you before we get into our Bristol picks. Which NASCAR driver do you all think has the brightest future? We collectively agreed that Kyle Larson does, but there's multiple drivers that you never know. Any given Sunday, any given Sunday.
True.
But that is where we move on. This weekend at Bristol, we have trucks. We got Xfinity too, right?
Yeah, I think we do all three. I don't know for sure.
I'm checking
Honestly, I can't lie. I'm
right
I'm
now.
going to the cup race. I know that I'll be there in person. So I'll try and film some stuff there, maybe see what I can do.
Hell yeah. Yeah, we do. We have all 3 trucks, Xfinity, Cup. Who's your truck pick?
Dude, honestly, my truck pick, I'm gonna have to go back to back Bristol truck winner Lane Riggs gets it done.
Wanna know who I'm picking? Can you guess? Who am I picking?
Ah, does it start with Corey?
It does. Corey fucking Heim wins the truck race. Always my pick.
Man,
He will forever be my pick in the truck series. Anytime we come on here and do it, it's Corey Heim. I don't know what cup drivers are in there because we don't give a fuck about cup drivers in Xfinity and trucks here at the NASCAR Momentum Podcast. Now we go into Xfinity, and I think the winner of the Xfinity race, William Sawalich. Fuck it. I'm going out on a limb. Fun pick. He threw back to the um, Bristol win last week at Darlington. William Sawalich gets his first win at Bristol.
hey man, I like that pick a lot. I haven't seen the speed I need to see out of those Joe Gibbs cars yet this season, though, to be confident in picking one. I am honestly thinking we're going to see another teammate battle between Junior Motorsports cars, kind of like we did earlier in the season at Coda, but this time I think it's going to be the 1 car, and I think it's going to be the 8 car, and I think Carson Kvapil is going to come out on top and win.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. And then for the main event, we got the Cup Series. Who do you got at Bristol?
Who do I got at Bristol, man? Give me Denny Hamlin for 3 in a row, baby.
Ooh, that's yucky. That's
Ah,
disgusting. That's disgusting.
ah.
Cody Whit. No. Um,
Let's talk about disgusting.
Bristol. Let's think. Good short track drivers. Obviously, you got Denny Hamlin, but nah. Could go Kyle Larson, but that's the boring pick. I want a fun pick for the Cup Series, and I was looking before I come on here some of the best average finishes since the next gen. And
Okay, just research.
as much as I hate this guy, um, Cole Custer has an 8 point average finish
Ooh.
since 2022. I think he lucks himself in a win. Cole Custer wins the Cup race at Bristol. You heard it here first.
Hey man, why not? I would love to see it in person. I would lose my shit.
And I wasn't really doing research for this. I was looking at research for who I want to bet on.
Heck yeah, that's fair.
But yeah, hey, all you bettors out there, whatever Custer's average, like whatever his finish thing is, maybe bet the over. Maybe he finishes higher than whatever DraftKings or whatever
Hey man,
app y'all use. What app do you use, King, for your NASCAR betting?
I have a few. I have this app called Grid Rival, and me and my friends love using it, bro. It's like this fantasy thing kind of. You can have fantasy matches and you can have like betting on it basically. And the
So it has
fantasy,
parlays.
yeah. And the
Really?
fantasy
What's it
is
called?
pretty cool. It's called Grid Rival. And the fantasy is pretty cool because you sign like contracts from 1 to 5 races that you have your drivers on instead of like,
Is this
just
it?
picking each week.
I
Yeah,
don't know if you can see it.
download that shit. It's
Hell yeah,
good.
bro. I'm always down to gamble. I normally do like DraftKings and what's the
Yeah,
other
bro.
one?
And I'd be hopping on Prize Picks. There's NASCAR bets on
Yeah,
there sometimes, but I
Prize
don't like
Picks is what I use a lot.
their lines are their like sections are kind of weird, and they wait a long time until right before the race to put all the
But
shit
does
up on
Good
them.
Brothers have like I heard you talking about like oh Denny Hamlin finishing better in fifth and all that shit.
Yeah,
Really? Fuck yeah. That's probably what I'll use from now on then. I've been looking
that's
for a good NASCAR fan since football season ain't in effect. 'Cause I love football season. I gamble way too much money. But yeah, Toe Custer. That's my pick of the weekend. Whatever his average is. Like say better than finish 20th or whatever. Hammer it. Drop your entire paycheck. Y'all get paid on Friday, drop your entire paycheck on Toe Custer finishing better than 20th. It's what I'm gonna assume they have on there for him. Also,
fair.
Denny Hamlin better than fifth.
I mean, he 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 very well could get 3 in a row here, bro.
It wouldn't surprise me. Like, but let's be honest. Ryan Blaney should have won at Darlington
Dude, I know. He's could have
or
won a couple
Byron.
races. There's a lot of races that have hurt that he could have won. I know that one race where he ran out of fuel on the final lap and Austin Cindric won last year. That one sucked. Gateway, I think it was.
And I expected it. Honestly, I expected us to be almost near the end of our time here. But while we're not, let's take a look at some of these point standings here while we still got a little bit of time here. Let's look at the Craftsman Truck Series point standings. Trying to get it pulled up here.
Heck yeah.
Corey Heim obviously leading the points. We got Ty Majeski, Chandler Smith, Daniel Hemrick. Stuart Friesen in fifth is kind of diabolical.
Yeah, dude. I can't he made that one championship four a couple years ago and then he just never was good again. Crazy.
Tyler Ankrum, Grant Enfinger.
Dude,
Well,
Tyler Ankrum has shocked me this year the way he's been consistently good.
Ben Rosenthal is kind of fucky. I think he'd be up there.
Yeah, he's starting to get into Matt Grafton territory, man.
Speaking of Matt Crafton, 17th, Roger Cruz, 15th. Nothing too surprising down here, really.
Yeah, Rajah wrecked out a couple races to start the season. Has had some bad luck.
Let's look at the Xfinity Series. Justin Allgaier leading, obviously. Sam Mayer in second's kind of wild.
He's just, I mean, he came over from Junior Motorsports, so I didn't expect him to slow down too much going into another top tier team. But hey, from a Chevy to a Ford, being in second in points is pretty good.
Austin Hill, Sheldon Creed, Jesse Love, Connor Zulich, Brandon Jones. I can't believe he won. Like, just straight up won. That's kind of crazy.
Yeah,
Ryan Sieg being top 10 in points, and Harrison Burton's kind of diabolical.
absolutely.
Yeah, Burton, Daniel Dye, Nick Sanchez, Christian Eckes, Taylor Gray. Nothing too surprising, man. Williams of Wallace down there, 22nd points. That's kind of weird.
Yeah, he's just had a rough season. He's young, man.
Sure. How about the Cup Series? We got Byron, Hamlin, Bell, Elliott, Reddick, Larson, Blaney. Bubba in the top 10 is kind of like, didn't expect to see it coming.
Yeah, he's been getting really good, dude. He's been top 5 or busts recently.
Chris Buescher doing pretty good. Ron Priest doing great.
Yep.
Kyle Busch in the playoffs at the
Heck
currently.
yeah, man. Baby
John
step.
Hunter top 20 in points. Ricky Stenhouse top 20 in points. Let's see here. Todd Dillon's having a sneakily good season, honestly.
Yeah, he's been all right.
Ty Gibbs finally moves up top 30 in points. The driver I really want to talk about the most, Brad Keselowski, 31st in points. What is the, I don't know what the deal is.
Dude, he's just old.
He really is. Oh, time to retire. Hey, look at that. Cody Ware finally passed Jimmy Johnson this weekend.
Hey,
Hell
man.
yeah. Finally.
Heck yeah, he's gonna go celebrate by hitting some girl or something.
But that's all we have. I just was kind of just filling time here. But yeah, who's y'all's versus picks? What do y'all think of Darlington? Which NASCAR driver has the best future? Let us know in the comments below. Caden, do you have any parting words?
Um, be safe, don't die, keep watching the Momentum podcast. God bless.
And that's just short track racing. We'll see you next week.
That's just short track.